Alrighty, we are live. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I should have been doing predictions, but I said, you know what? I don't really feel like doing my predictions, and I went live instead to be lazy, basically. So I'll get the predictions tomorrow. I'll get them done tomorrow. I worked on them a little bit today, but I probably will have them out tomorrow evening. So I'm still a hair congested, so it makes more sense to do it tomorrow anyway. I'm out here grinding for you, but pause, massive pause, with a little bit of congestion. So it is what it is. I'd rather have a clean bill of health before I do my prediction videos. So I'm here to chop it up with you guys. I wouldn't want to chop it up with Clay Guida and his fucking boys. I'll tell you that much. What is up? The multi-time made man, the one who vapes. Appreciate you, brother. Sauger is officially here. What the hell is going on? White Wolf, thank you for becoming a sycophant member, bro. That means a lot. I know I've already thanked you, but I'll thank you again. Thank you for becoming a sycophant, bro. This guy wears trousers, that's for sure. That is for sure. I drop these trousers around here. That is for damn sure. But yeah, I figured I'd jump on for a little bit and just satisfy a bunch of grown men with my... Let me just stop right there. Has anyone seen the Dana White shit? The podcast clips? I want to talk about that. Dana talking about Zuckerberg. Dana talking about Power Slap. Oh my God. Let me put this in the title. I got to change the title right now. Paramount price increase. Another W, man. Am I ever fucking wrong? I told you guys. Go watch the video. I said, I'm not buying it. We have confirmation. Paramount is raising their prices in early 2026. What a fucking joke. What an absolute fucking joke. And mark my words, I'm calling it right now, right here, right now. We're going to get premium event pay-per-views. They're going to call it a premium event, and they're going to charge an actual pay-per-view price. Watch, mark my words. Who wins, Islam or JDM? I'm probably picking Islam via sub. My YouTube interface changed a bit. Did you guys see that too in Chrome on the MacBook Pro? I have not been on my MacBook on YouTube recently, so I couldn't tell you. But YouTube's always changing, to be honest. YouTube's always changing. Dana's been talking the craziest shit, man. And we now officially know Dana is desperate to sell Power Slap to Paramount as part of the UFC package. I can't wait to see We Love Paramount plus signs in the crowd at events. Yeah, me too. I know. That's going to happen, right? You know that's going to happen. Dana is trying to sell Power Slap to Paramount too. Did you guys see that? I could do a reaction to just a couple of the clips from Dana. Let me go see if I can find them real quick. I could do an entire video. Let's see what we got here. There's a couple laughable ones. Okay. Dana White. I would say that the biggest misconception, everyone thinks like some far right, I'm not even that political, to be honest with you. Laughable. Absolutely laughable. All of you telephone tough guys and internet tough guys who talk shit about Mark Zuckerberg, Zuckerberg will beat the shit out of you. Will beat the shit out of every one of you. Dude said Zuckerberg would beat the shit out of us. I would pull Zuckerberg's pants down and spank his ass if I wanted to. Okay? Then we just did this Paramount CBS deal. So I had all the Paramount CBS people come to Power Slap last week, and they were blown away. I mean, it just doesn't end, man. It just doesn't end. This dude is a fucking lunatic. This dude is a fucking lunatic. Greetings from Mexico. What is up? Bro, that video was killer, the Chandler video. I'm glad you enjoyed it, brother. When will we see Aspinall do his first interview? Has to come soon now, right? I don't know. Probably on his own channel. Really enjoyed the latest Chandler video. What'd you think about the stars and bars portion? Plot twist or what? Dana has no concern, apparently. He has a documentary of his gambling while underpaying fighters and having gambling scandal at his country. Legit clown show fanboys are such cucks, too. I know. Joe, you should do a reaction to Hawani Chael's interview. Oh, my God. You guys asked me to, like, at this point, do you guys just enjoy putting me through pain? Stars and Bars was crazy, dude. CTE Central. Dude talking about the stars and bars. Chandler says he wants to represent the Confederacy while having 2 black children is the craziest shit I've ever seen. I never thought in a million years Chandler was that fucking stupid. What is up, Camille? Multi-time or single-time main man around here. Maybe multi-time. I could give a little bro a swirly and he wouldn't do shit about it. I could have my way with him if I wanted to. I'm done. Press conference is 5 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. All right. Man, it's crazy the amount of haters on Francis Ngannou. The straight up UFC dick eaters about Francis Ngannou acting like the UFC heavyweight division is some fucking landscape of elite level talent when it's nothing but fucking garbage. I mean, what a fucking joke. We got DDP picking Islam to beat JDM. Sorry, boys. I'm a little bit congested. What else do we got today? We got Islam hanging out with Twitch streamers. Ew. Yeah, Chandler's romantic about the Confederacy. They were romantic about their rights. They are romantic about their rights. Sergeant GCT Central. Yeah, yep. Guys, don't cloud Joey's chat if not asking. VT, shut your mouth, buddy. A little bit too much dick eating tonight. A little too much. This is exactly why I didn't want to do my prediction video, because my nose is stuffed. My sinuses feel weird. What's up, gang? What's up, Henry? Guys, run up the likes on the stream now. Run up the likes. I would appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll get my predictions out tomorrow. What's up, Joey? Aiden seemed nervous after he gave Islam his word to visit Dagestan. I didn't watch that shit, man. The last thing I'm watching is these corny, like, fuckboy Twitch streamers. That's the last thing I'm watching. They're all fucking cornballs, man. Genuinely. Oh, man. I can't believe it's about to be the end of the year. I really don't know where the fuck that happened. Yeah, Dana's not that political, man. Dana's not that political. Power Slap is going to Paramount. Paramount's raising their prices early 2026 to coincide with the deal that they overpaid for the UFC. How crazy is that? Isn't that insane? Isn't that legit insane? You watch anything with Islam in it, he nullifies others' cringe for me. Okay, fair enough. I'll be right back. I gotta blow my nose real quick. That's the most annoying thing when you feel like you got to blow your nose, but you don't. Joey blowing his nose, I wonder why, because I felt like I had to, but I didn't actually have to. Dana's trying to sell Paramount sell Power Slap to Paramount. That's the truth. Can we talk about Leon Edwards talking shit about Ian Machado Gary too? What a fucking clown he is. You got dunked on your head by Bilal. Dumped on your bald spot by Bilal. You don't get to talk ever again. JDM cannot beat Islam. I think his win against Bilal was a fluke. I mean, I don't know. People aren't hyping JDM up that much, but if you look at his resume, if you think like JDM's like the elite of the elite, I mean, I know he's damn good, but like his resume is kind of dog shit. When you drop in prediction, it was supposed to be tonight, but I feel pretty congested, so I'm going to wait till tomorrow. I feel like I'm at the tail end of this. So, tomorrow. So I don't feel like I'm going to cough or just talk weird in the middle of the video. If we live in normal reality, JDM subbed in 1 or 2. There's no way somebody actually paid for Power Slap. Dana's trying to sell Power Slap to Paramount as part of the deal. As part of the deal. Damn. Drop it today, please. I haven't recorded it yet. I was going to wait till tomorrow. Bo was featured in Embedded, episode 1. JDM is a white hope. Did you see JDM Islam face off? I did. I saw the clip of it. I didn't like watch it live. I saw a Dana clip that legit makes me think he's lost the plot badly. What clip did you see? Damn. I see Chael saying Ronda was never a star. He doesn't know what the fuck Ronda was a bigger star than him. That's the truth. The one where he's saying protesting is stupid as shit. Dude, he said that a couple times. That a couple times. I mean, I don't know. Dana's kind of fucking... I know it sounds crazy. I don't think Dana's all that smart. I know it sounds crazy. Paramount have deep pockets, but sheesh, they're putting a lot into Dana. Why do you think that is? It's a political favor. They paid the UFC. They overpaid for the UFC. There's no doubt about it. Like, the math was insane. I did the math. I think it's like they're giving them $10 million per event. Chael wants to run for office. Can he count on your vote? No. Chael is a con man if I've ever seen one. These big billionaires are only good at one thing. They suck at almost everything. You see the vid of him versus another MMA YouTuber. People have told me about it. Him and Chandler have the same IQ to me. It's like they're related, but in stupidity. I feel like Dana's gotten stupider. I honestly think Dana kind of got lucky. I hate to say that. I feel like Dana kind of got lucky. Chael's as dirty as Connor. Yeah, I mean, at least he hasn't been found civilly liable of sexual assault yet. If you listen to the way Dana talks and how he deals with controversy and his reasoning, he might be below average IQ. Dude, I swear he's getting dumber by the fucking day. Am I wrong for saying that? Does he not seem like he's getting dumber by the day? I really don't like Josh Hockett, but his call to Walter Walker was pretty sick. Hopefully he gets it. I mean, Walter Walker wanted to fight some bum anyway. Dana isn't an intellectual. He's a strong man. He's a fake tough guy is what he is. Joe beating up bystanders in a hotel isn't spoken about enough. I know barely anybody even knew about that before I made a video on it. Barely anybody knew about that. The way boxing media handled him shows what happens when Dana doesn't have control. Dana is like if someone with like a mental disability gets into power and just has like a bunch of yes men around him. I hate to say it. That's the way it is, man. Like, I honestly think people, like, lie to him every single day. Like, he has people that work for him that lie to him because they know how he would act. I swear Dana doesn't do anything these days. It's all Hunter. I don't know about that. Yo, Joey, did you watch Habib confronting Aiden Ross for coming? No, I did not. Did not. Don't give a fuck about Aiden Ross. Don't give a rat's ass. Usman thinks he's entitled to a title shot. I know, man. And Islam says he wouldn't mind it because they're both under the same manager. So Ali's pushing for that shit. What an embarrassment, man. If we get Islam Usman, I'm done. Fuck both of them. If Islam pushes for the Usman fight and Usman gets it, I'm gonna be sick to my stomach. I will renounce my fandom of Islam. What an embarrassment. Usman's acting like he's earned it. He's like, it's not what you deserve, it's what you've earned. What the fuck have you earned? You're 1-3 in your last 4, you dumb fuck. The UFC has to run an insane budget, but Dana doesn't see the value. They don't even promote anything anymore, to be honest, other than Power Slap on every nook and cranny. Do you notice when things don't fit the narrative of MMA and sells, they shift to baseless slanders of character and career of fighters who expose their delusions? Gone, Islam, Jones, Izzy. Yeah, I mean, it's Ngannou's another one. They act like Ngannou's like some terrible person because he stood up for himself and did what's best for him and his fucking family. Fuck all the Francis Ngannou haters. If Brady wins, he should be next in line for a title shot. He already deserves it, to be honest. I don't know if he already deserves it, but if he beats Morales, he's right there, man. But I don't know. Bilal Gary winner. And then you have Shavkat looming. I don't know. Yeah, he did a round of media trying to plant the BS. What are we talking about there? Dana's a younger Trump, kind of. Gary fight takes priority here. Oh, Usman did the round of media, right? That's what you're talking about. For some reason, Dana loved Usman, so he might get the next title shot. Dude beat up Masvidal twice, and now he's earned something. Dude, it's so annoying. Like, earn your way back to a title fight. You beat Buckley, you fucking bum. And you guys know me. I defended Usman for a long time. But, dude, earn your fucking title shot. Get a quality win. Buckley's a fucking scrub, man. Like, if we're beating Buckley to get title shots now, what is the sport? If Morales somehow becomes champ, I'm never watching the sport again. Why do you hate Morales? What's wrong with Morales? Usman and Islam is a straight-up double dip for Ali, 100%. And the UFC likes Usman because he was pretty active. Joey's real one for calling out Islam and Javier for Usman title shot bullshit. Javier's pushing for it too? Oh my god, man. This shit is so annoying. I just seen one post that apparently Islam said he would like to fight Usman or Topuria in 2026. Which I don't mind the Topuria fight. If Usman gets a title shot with how stacked the welterweight division is, I'm gonna lose my shit. I actually want to see Usman versus Edwards. Days, what are you talking about? Javier said on submission radio that Usman deserves to talk. What? Islam said Usman, Ilya, Gaethje. What the fuck, man? Gaethje? Oh my god, this is an Ali circle jerk right there. Think Sean Brady deserves more respect for taking the Morales fight? I mean, it's like that should be the norm, but I get what you're saying. Imagine the outrage in the MMA community. Topuria fight is a heater. What outrage? For what? If Usman gets a title shot? But Usman's a legend. He's earned his... Then give Tony Ferguson a title shot next. If they give Usman a title shot, man, I'm done with the sport. The fact that Islam wants to fight Usman but not Belal says a lot about Usman's current fighter status. I just think it's an embarrassment, man. There's so many welterweight contenders. I want to see the Gary fight. Islam said Arman deserves it most against Ilya than Justin, but not Patty. Okay. I think Patty's more deserving than Justin. I'm being dead serious. I won't be able to stomach if they book Islam Usman. No, that's a title defense. That's a title defense. Like, if the division was bland and there was nothing there, okay, I get it. But the fact that there's so many fresh contenders and we would potentially go with Usman, ew. When Dana is saying he considers Usman the best welterweight, he might be foreshadowing a title shot. I know. Joe, were you ever a fan during Adesanya's reign? Define fan. I was a fan of watching him fight. Was I ever like a fan of his personality or anything? Not particularly. Heard shit went down today. Where'd you hear that at? Justin versus Usman, the retirement fight to make. Yeah, let them both retire. Fuck them. I don't want Brady to win because of his hideous tattoos. I can't stand watching him fight. I think he should be forced to wear clothing. Okay. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. Dude said Sean Brady's got the worst tattoos. Usman will never be ranked over GSP. I honestly think Belal should be rated higher than Usman. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I have to take a look at their resume. But, yeah. Only Ali fighters can sit out and get infinite title shots. I don't know that that's necessarily true. We'll see. Give me an example in the past. Belal ranked above Usman is a valid take. Belal's done more than Usman. I don't care what Usman says about title defenses or not. Look at Belal's resume. Brady is like 30K in tattoos, extremely high quality. Okay. Damn, dick ride him enough? This dude's going to drop his trousers. This dude definitely drops his trousers and pleasures himself to fighter weigh-ins. I'm picking Leon to beat Carlos. I may very well as well. I'm debating it. That's kind of my early lean right now. Imagine spending 30 grand on tattoos. Imagine how fucking stupid you got to be. Imagine how fucking stupid you got to be to spend 30 grand on tattoos. I only spent 5 grand on my back tattoo. But that's high quality, all right? Belal was better than anyone on GSP's resume. I don't know. I'd have to go back and think about it. When are the predictions dropping? Not till tomorrow. I'm just a bit congested, so I didn't feel like recording it tonight. If I'm going to get tattoos done, I'm going to spend a lot. It's going to be on your body forever. I like to pay meth heads to give me tattoos, and I just pay them in the meth after the tattoo. I learned the hard way, not to pay them before. Spill the British beans days of one Tom Aspinall. Joe, with rumors of Ilya Taporia's divorce, what round will KO Patty? Who gives a fuck about Taporia's personal life? Y'all are fucking weird. Like, man, rumors of Taporia's fucking divorce, man. GSP would beat Belal? Probably. I'd pick GSP over Belal. Matt Hughes smokes the bully. Yeah, right. Joe, we need them predictions, man. Well, sorry, man. Golly. I'm not allowed to be a little bit congested and not feel like recording it because it's going to sound like shit. So I don't even know what Tom Aspinall's tattoos are. Did you see the Nina Drama Tracy Cortez video, brother? No, I did not. I did not, Days. I'm not you. I am not you, Days. The dogs are barking. Tom Aspinall eye patch tattoo. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. Joey had to deal with some shit today, guys. Predictions coming. Renora Zora. Rorano Zora is how I should say it. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Shout out to Zorro for the 5 gifted memberships. I greatly appreciate it, brother. Long-time member. Now he's out here dropping 5 gifted memberships. John Rod, a.k.a. Blaze One, in the building. What the hell was that pronunciation? I was butchering the first and last name together. Roro Noah Zora. Condit Nick Diaz was hella welterweight. I remember Condit was on the back foot the entire time. But thank you, Zora, for the 5 gifted membership. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. I got forced to watch that shit thanks to Dana in the UFC. Chris Barnett released. I can't fucking see. How much of a bum is Aspinall, man? How much of a bum is Aspinall? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. I'd like to see Islam GSP equal size, equal talent. Heavyweight is dead. Chris Barnett released. Yeah, and they got rid of Jorginho as well. They got rid of Jorginho as well. How much of a bomb is John for being scared of him? I don't think John was scared of him at all. Just imagine being Tom Aspinall. Sucks, man. Yeah, lying. Lying about an eye injury because you're going to lose. To someone John dispatched in 2 minutes. I think Tom's done. He's feeding. His feelings are hurt, I think is what you mean. I genuinely think this was the beginning of the end of Tom's career. Maybe I'm dead wrong. Maybe he comes back. He KOs Cyril Gane. He gets another couple wins. People are calling him the heavyweight GOAT. But I just want to go on record right now. I want to go on record and say I think this is the beginning of the end of Tom Aspinall's career. Dead ass serious. Dead ass serious. Not kidding. No cap. No cap. Where's DDP been? He's been hiding in his coach's asshole. You saw Makhachev might be back, apparently meeting with the brass in Qatar. I mean, that's the word maybe doing a lot of heavy lifting. You think Robella's Despain can beat Tom? Probably not. 100% agree. Damn, how well, being dead serious, right? How well did my take of Tom quitting live during the stream, how well did that age? You guys know how dumb I could have looked. I called that shit live. You know how dumb I could have looked? I said, look, he could have a detached retina, but I'm willing to bet he's got no serious injury. And it just aged like fine wine, man. It got better and better by the day. And now dude has gone into hiding. Is Cormier top 5 GOAT status? I have no idea. Excuse me. Most overrated bum, Tom. Dude, Tom is so overrated, it's not even funny. DDP has to rebuild his confidence. That was unspeakable how bad he let his team in South Africa down. Aspinall was going to get whooped. Gane was too dialed in. I know. Will you make a dedicated video for big fights 322 like JDM, Islam JDM, and Angela Hill, Fatima Klein? Yeah, I'm going to do a 35-minute breakdown on Angela Hill versus Fatima Klein. That's for sure. That's why I joined shit was real time. I know, and it aged so well, man. It really did age so well. Like, I know how dumb I can potentially look, and I'm just like, no, I got to go with my gut instinct. Heads a rumor Tom's dad is wearing an eye patch now too. Okay. Prime DC would have done Tom dirty. Yeah, I think Prime DC would have wrecked Tom. DDP or Kaio? I'll say DDP, but I'm not sure. I'm not that upset about it, but isn't Paddy getting a title shot of beating 3 straight corpses kind of crazy? He's not. I hope he doesn't get a title shot, but yes, it is crazy. But he deserves it more than Gaethje. Dude's really been feasting on the corpses, though. You're right. He's really been feasting on those corpses. Salsa Boy beats Tom Ngannou. I genuinely think Salsa Boy beats Tom. Like, I'm not super confident, but I would pick Salsa Boy over Tom. I pick Salsa Boy over Sergey Pavlovich. Warrior, thank you for the $5 Canadian. Most exciting fighter in UFC, rank 1, 2, 3. Number 1 for me is Khamzat Chimaev. Number 2 for me is Yuri Prohaska. And number 3 will be, I'll say Ilia Topuria. Or you could say Charles Oliveira. Is what I would go with, man. All those guys are super exciting. Francis Scam, PFL. Dude, the goalposts continue to move. The goalposts keep moving over and over and over again. I mean, what a fucking joke these Francis Ngannou haters are. They can all suck my dick. Gaethje should have never took the 300 fight, but he took it and he lost. End of story. He got eye poked. I respect him more if he came out and said, look, I would have won, but I got eye poked 17 times. Dude said, I'm targeting JDM Islam winner. Fucking Usman's a clown, man. What a fucking clown. Dude says he's targeting. No, fuck you. How you see Charles Max going? I think Charles beats Max somehow. Probably subs him. Yuri Topuria, Marab, number 1, Khamzat, number 2, Evalev, number 3, Ian Machado. I thought you said most exciting, not pound for pound. Dana wants to make Jones versus Francis. That's the fight to make. I find it funny how they shit on Ngannou but don't realize how shit PFL is. Can't even look up their next fight. Dude, my thing is all of a sudden they care about the well-being of PFL. You notice that? Jones-Francis is the biggest White House fight they could possibly make. Agreed. Do you think Colby fights again? No, probably not. Maybe at the White House. Maybe they give him a layup at the White House. What's a layup they could give Colby at the White House? Like opening up the main card. I think if they offered Colby Gary at the White House, I think Colby would turn it down. Ngannou owns PFL. Okay. Ngannou's the ace high. I don't know about that. Nobody. Colby is the layup. Who just called out Colby the other day? Gabriel Bonfim. PFL sucks balls. It's not even number 2. I never liked Ngannou signing with them, even though he got paid good. I mean, everyone would have preferred the UFC not treating him like shit and him staying with the UFC. Leon said Ian Machado's biggest highlight is his loss to Shavkat. Colby versus Bulgarian, easy win. Yeah, Bulgarian can just throw it. No fight is a layup for Colby. Like, if you had to pick a layup for Colby, what would it be? Gutier. Colby hasn't fought in almost a year. He's trash. And I'll tell you this right now, and I called it out back then, but nobody cared to listen. Colby quit in that fight, too. Colby quit against Buckley. Legitimately quit. And by the way, how shit is Colby for losing to How shit is Colby for losing to Buckley? Buckley isn't even that good. Book Colby versus Bo after Bo loses next Saturday? I guess so. Does Colby beat Mike Malott? No. To be honest, the UFC deal was pretty much impossible. No way the UFC was going to give Francis the freedom to box. Ngannou is smart, so he knew what the UFC wanted. It was never meant to work out. Yeah, but that's not it, dude. Francis wasn't dead set on leaving, but the UFC started treating him like shit when he tried to fight out his contract. They started icing him and shit, and then there was no way There was basically no way to salvage it. I just hate how everyone kept moving the goalpost on Ngannou. Like, let him go do what he wants, man. It is what it is. It's no different than if fucking Henry Cejudo wants to go retire. Fuck him. Such a bad look considering Buckley was just beating the shit out of him, and he quit. I'll never forget him pulling down on his cut. Yeah, I love how Dana pretends he wasn't all over Francis. 2019, 21, I know. Chandler just came out with another interview, The Game Plan, with 12 views. What the fuck is that? What do you mean? Is it on his channel? That's crazy. True, it was too toxic, but the UFC let him box. So many guys would do the same, and the sport would be dead. No, I get it. But if they would have treated him better to begin with, it wouldn't. I don't know if it would ever came to that. There's a lot of stuff we don't truly know. But I just know the UFC treats their fighters like shit, man, all the time. I know that as a fact. Buckley trying to bring along all the people he grew up with brick by brick and is dimming his talent. I don't know about that. Yeah, Buckley needs a real team. Buckley versus Bonfin is a banger. I low-key see Bonfin subbing Buckley. I think Bonfin is top 15 material. I know he's already technically top 15, but you know what I mean. Remember when people were talking about Usman Canelo? Only bums were talking about Usman Canelo. Dude, Usman acting like he's earned a title shot is a fucking joke, man. I mean, that's damn near video worthy. That's damn near video worthy. Bro, the fall for Jamal is so sad. I know last one was his brother on Thanksgiving. Bonfim is only 28. I know that's crazy. Didn't Chandler say he lost his way worrying about Conor? His wife told him that. They should have given him a fight instead of icing him. Yeah, at some point, Francis basically said, no, fuck you guys. Nope. Because they treated him like shit, man. And they acted like he was a bum and they didn't want to give him fights. And then lied about his inactivity. It became about principle, I think. To be honest, trade Chandler to PFL. Dude, get Chandler out of the organization. I don't ever want to hear Chandler talk again. He's so fucking annoying. Yes, Jamal wasn't good. He was just more athletic pre-injury. I guess so. Tired of Chandler. Chandler said Ilya is better than Pereira. I don't think that's a bad take. Would you seriously pick Gary over Prime, GSP, or Usman, or did I get a little carried away last night? Did I say that? I would pick Gary over Prime Usman. Prime Gary over Prime Usman, yes. What is Usman going to do to Gary? Tell me. Even if your wife says that to you, who repeats it? Keep that shit to yourself, bro. I think PFL probably icing Francis too. They probably can't afford to pay him, or there isn't. Now, well, I think what's going on with PFL is that they're getting what they want out of Francis. They want to keep their name in the headlines. So I think they're all right with paying him once a year. So you don't see PFL complaining. Apparently, Francis is waiting for an offer from PFL. Ilya's power is next level over Alex's. Ilya got a touch of death, at least for his weight class. Back in the day, if you hit Buckley did on Impa, you would receive Bruce Lee status, except in real fighting. Alrighty. USA MMA scene, steady, sadly stinks. PFL sucks. PFL needs to get their shit together. Why is their website such dog shit, man? Like, how does their website suck, man? Like, let me go to schedule. Like, when's their next fight? All this is 2025. Upcoming. There's nothing here. They don't have no upcoming fights announced. They don't have no card. I mean, what is this? You can't put on cards? I can't stand Gary, but he's faster and a better striker. He'd snipe Usman from the outside 5 rounds. And he has good takedown defense. Usman would try to wrestle him. And you can't stand Gary? Shut your mouth, Andy. They haven't paid him, though. Your year about to be over. It's the biggest fight they can make, mixed rules with Wilder. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're getting what they paid for, a.k.a. they didn't have to pay for anything, and they have their names constantly in the headlines. That's what it was all about. I said that, and that's not something I'm just saying now. That's what I said from the beginning. The signing of Francis Ngannou was to get in the headlines. I hope my ideal scenario would be Francis fights one more time in the PFL, gets a KO win, and then signs back with the UFC. But the UFC wouldn't do it because out of pride. I'll play contrarian. I think the heavyweight scene in MMA world, UFC, is going to get very good. Might explain why Tom wants out. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Did you watch Ariel's interview with PFL's new CEO? He kind of laid out their plans. No, but I'll have to check it out. I did see it at one point. Ian Gary got robbed in his last fight. He won his last fight, brother. Aspinall made all heavyweights look bad. He quit like a little bitch, man. Salsa Boy made him look like a bitch. The UFC's website kind of sucks too, but it's way better than PFL. You can at least find the schedule. But yeah, UFC's website's dog shit, man. They have fucking silhouettes. Half the time the bout order isn't correct. Why can't you get the bout order correct at least a week out? Like, that's so annoying to me. D. Devlin's an OG. D. Devlin is a sexual assaulter sympathizer. Fuck her. She looks like such a dumb fucking idiot. I'm going to warn my sons, women like you exist. Warn your daughters, men like your husband exist, out there graping up a storm, with thinking they have fucking immunity because they're fucking rich. You know how many people Connor's probably graped and paid off when there was legitimate, foolproof evidence that had happened, and he just paid them off and made them sign an NDA? Because that's what he thinks. He thinks he can grape with impunity and pay him off if need be. He's a grapist. Serial grapist. If I had to guess, I think he's graped. I mean, it's not even really a guess. I think he's graped multiple times. He probably blames the drugs. Says, I don't know what happened. But there's not a doubt in my mind that Conor McGregor has forced himself on multiple women against their desires. I think Gon was Tom's Reyes in a way. What do you mean? At least 10 times? He's a serial rapist for sure. Yeah, he's rich, so he thinks he can get away with anything. And that is partially true. You really can get away with most stuff. So sad. I used to be a Conor fan. And I'm telling you, that's not me being a hater. That's not me being a hater. I genuinely believe that Conor is a total piece of shit that believes he can grape with impunity and then just pay him off. Grape now, ask questions later is Conor's motto. Oh, I graped her last night. Oh, I was on coke, man. Just give her $100,000 and tell her shut the fuck up. Basically, if you're rich, you can get away with anything. You just pay people off. You can just pay people off. Joey, how do you feel about Gene Silva? Started buying his hype. Would love to see a rematch with Lopez because he could have won, but he got overzealous. Yeah, I think I'm still high on Gene Silva. I think he just is a little bit dumb. Maybe a lot dumb. Prime Uberim horse meat destroys everyone. Agreed. Prime or Doom subs him too. Who? I was the biggest Conor fan back in the day. UFC 194 was my most excited I've ever been for a fight. That's Aldo Conor. Hate him now, though. Yeah, I don't know how anyone still likes him. I wouldn't believe a woman at face value without proof. So many cases of people lying because it's profitable. But just because that's true doesn't mean there isn't plenty of people telling the truth. You know, the woman who he was found civilly liable of turned down multiple settlements. Multiple settlements from Conor. Looks like you were right about the gambling stuff being swept under the rug. I haven't heard nothing since Dana TMZ interview. That's the way it is, man. It's gone. Forget about it. Forget about it. It's not going to be talked about anymore. It's swept under the rug. They don't give a fuck. It's under investigation. Blah, blah, blah. The FBI's looking into it. The fucking government's looking into it, brother. Who does Gene Silva fight next? I have no fucking clue. Joey's a rich man. Also, that's true. Joey's rich. That's not true. Aljo beats Lopez. I don't know. Maybe. I think the White House card will be like 3 good fights, and the rest of the card will be filled with cheap prospects and vets. Could see Jones, Pereira, Maine, Kayla Comey. Oh, God. Please, no. Please, God, no. Kayla Harrison, Comey. I think the White House card will be in like Capital One Arena like 3 months before July. And Trump will just attend the event, and they'll call it the White House card. They'll have it at the Sphere with a 4K White House background. Anyone notice the entire UFC White House project is to suck off a man and spread his propaganda? What it is it's about Trump paying Dana back on taxpayers' dime. That's what it is. Trump thinks Dana helped him, which he very well did, most likely. I don't know to what extent. I mean, that's what rich politicians do. They try to get all their buddies rich. Get in power, get yourself more and more wealthy, and then get other people you like wealthy. And then you all can be rich and powerful helping each other. Clean bill of health, I had to say it. It's mutually beneficial to elevate both the UFC and the presidency, okay? I'm still telling you guys some version of it will happen, but it will not be what they originally planned. I mean, it's already changed 8 times over. To crowd on the White House lawn, to now on July 4th, to now it's in like June, maybe earlier, no crowd. Joey, excluding the title fights, which other fight are you looking forward to most this weekend? Brady versus Morales. Dana gave Trump a nice platform, I'm assuming. Yeah. It still is, man. The entire broadcast is going to be promoting their shit. Basically a win-win for both parties, and people are eating it up. It's because MMA fans are the lowest IQ. I mean, a lot of people in the MMA community just cultishly worship people. It's fucking weird, man. I think Islam versus JDM will be over in 1 round. We'll see. Allegedly, Trump's going to UFC 322. So we'll never hear the end of it on the broadcast still. Imagine the White House card ends up at the Kentucky State Fair. Shout out. I don't want to see people shocked when Islam beats JDM in the first 2 rounds. I don't think anybody would be shocked. And then they act like they'll be like, the noise in the arena is deafening. And there's like 3 people chanting. I will never forget that. I swear that shit is... either I'm deaf or they're just overhyping it or the microphones aren't picking it up properly. But you can literally see the crowd. Some people are cheering. And they're acting like it's the craziest ovation they've ever seen. Has anyone else noticed that? I tweeted it out last time with a video. Because everyone tweets out the video and like, crowd goes wild. And I'm like, wait a second. That's the crowd going wild? And there's like 3 people in the crowd cheering. I tweeted that out and a bunch of people got butthurt about it. But it was true. I think I told you guys this story before. When I went to 244, he was there and he got booed, like heavily booed. And they were arguing about it in the news or some shit. And one of my buddies was arguing with me saying, nah, he got cheered, bro. I'm like, dude, I was fucking there. I know what fucking happened. I would tell you the truth. And then Rogan came out. Rogan came out the next day and said, yeah, he got fucking booed out of the arena. And I sent it to my buddy. And he was like, oh, maybe you were right. Trump gets booed at every other sporting occasion but UFC events. Okay. I swear they overhype the intro every time. They act like the crowd is that like, but I'm like, wait a second. You're getting a louder pop for Alex Pereira. Trump gets the best main events are in France. Dude, France actually has a fucking crowd that's going wild. They always drown. What does that mean? It wouldn't shock me if they pump in crowd noise, but it still sounds pathetic. I swear every time. Does anybody else know what I'm talking about? Am I wrong? Am I lying? Am I mishearing it? They'll be like, the crowd's going fucking insane. And you're literally looking at the crowd, and the crowd's not going insane. And like, it's not even loud at all. And I'm comparing that to like later in the event, like when you hear the crowd actually going wild. Yes, Joey, big ups from the UK. You're one of the real ones. Islam's going to smoke JDM. Thank you, thank you. It's crazy how you get shit on by a lot of fans just simply for calling it bigotry in the sport. Dude, I just hate people using dumb shit to analyze fights. It's just so fucking stupid. The Dana, Trump, Kid Rock walkouts are so corny. I know. Ank Def took a dive, maybe. Gable's like DC but trained under Jon Jones. Welcome to the UFC. Is he actually signed with the UFC? I'm not going to hype up some bummy fucking wrestler. The last time MSG seemed loud to me was when Gaethje fought Chandler. I don't remember. Remember them dudes had like 8 tabs of like Elon Musk photos? Remember that? On the podcast with Chandler? Chandler's proudest moment in his entire life is having Oliveira on his back in the 5th round. Man, if Angela Hill can lead up to the back foot and hit her with a 1-2 trip on Klein, she will win. Yeah. Yeah, I think Angela Hill's really got to use her lateral movement and her step back 1-2. And I think if she can win the outside foot position battle, I think you'll really see her shine in this fight. Nothing but fucking jargon, man. These motherfuckers are just spitting jargon. Did you see Soyboy Mark Zuckerberg training with Alex? Very cringy. Yeah, it's no different than Hamzat Chimaev like getting beat up by what's his name's kids. That's what the shit reminded me of. Like Pereira's letting Zuckerberg work him over for the camera. You know how embarrassing that shit is? Kid Rock stood up. Yeah, Patchy Mix fights like Angela Hill. Worse. Patchy Mix is horrible. The hardcores try to hype him up. They try to say, Patchy Mix, man, he's from Bellator, man. He's so damn good, man. I'm a hardcore, man. I know what I'm talking about, man. I watch the sport, man. I got the sport, and I know what I'm talking about, man. I'm a hardcore fan. I've been a hardcore fan for the last 10 years. I watch PFL, man. I think the biggest W about 322 card is getting Bo Nickel off the main card. I was ready to get hype seeing Edwards Prates when having to transition to watch Nickel Vieira. I agree. I hate when a fight card's out of order. Does Pico win his next fight? Yes. I know Marcus Buchecha, brother. Pico got obliterated his last fight. People were overhyping Pico, man. They were like, Bellator, man. Bellator, buddy. I know how to be Bellator, man. I watch Bellator. I know who Pico is, man. He's Olympic gold medal. Man. I know that, man. Joey, if one of the fighters went off on Zuckerberg or Trump and anyone in the post-fight, do you think the UFC would find a way to have them cut? I don't know about cut, but they would definitely be on the shit list. Like if someone, let's say like, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Let's say Leon Edwards won and he looked over and said, yeah, fuck you, Trump. You're a little bitch. Dana would not be happy at all. At all. He'd be pissed. And they'd be on his shit list for the rest of their career. Why does Tapology have the wrong order? No idea why Tapology has the wrong order. They should have updated their order by now. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it changed. Oh, God, please don't tell me it changed. Yeah, I don't know. This card's really solid other than Angela Hill, Fatima Klein. Old memory, yes. Do you think Conor can stay sober for fight on? No, I do not think Conor will stay sober to fight on the White House card at all. Helen Yee interview with Bryce Mitchell today sucked. Of the 11 minutes, 6 of it was about Bryce making Helen and Schmo breakfast. I was hoping for some flat earth stuff. Damn, Paul wasted his time watching that, John, huh? Yeah. Connor's a chain. Yeah, he found Jesus, man. It's a real shame if Klein missed weight and the fight got called off. I actually think Klein is a decent prospect, if we're being honest. Man, JDM's nose is fucked up. What fight did that happen? What fight did that happen in, man? That shit is brutal. You know why he hasn't got that shit fixed, right? Because it'll just get broken again. I want to know what it looked like before broken nose. He's had this shit forever, huh? Just gotten perpetually worse. Damn, Bilal really put a beating on this dude, huh? I remember I said in my Bilal JDM breakdown, I said Bilal was whooping him so bad he had his nose all crooked. And so many people got butthurt. They didn't understand the joke. Joey, who would you root for, Chandler McGregor? Oh my God, you're making me choose between a rapist and a fucking piece of shit. Look, I wouldn't root for anyone, but I'd want to see Chandler flatlined. Shout out, Joey. Shout out, chat. Yeah, leave a like. Leave a like. Like the stream. It's always funny how celebrities and famous people always find religion after major controversy. That's the way it always works, don't you know? DDP loss is still the sweetest so far this year. I thought Aspinall was going to displace it. Oh, well, till next year. Yeah, dude. Aspinall may never fight again. Dude said his power slap event last weekend did 10 million views on YouTube. That's crazy. Breaking news. Google announces partnership with Polymarket. Polymarket odds will be integrated into search and Google Finance. Okay. Damn. Everything is fucking always gambling. Huh? Is that all we got to hear is gamble this, gamble that, gamble this, gamble that? It's so fucking annoying, man. Jefferson County Javelins. Why did Jones refuse to fight Aspinall? He didn't think it was worth it. To be honest, you guys want my honest opinion? I think it's a combination of what I just said, but also I don't think Jones wants to fight on a regular basis. He has too much money. He'd rather sit around drinking. I'm so ready for UFC, Joey. It's right around the corner. In your opinion, who's the top 3 pound for pound? In no particular order, Islam, Hamzat, and Taporia. UFC 322, Skulls and Bones. Mr. Aspinall wants to go boxing? Yeah. Let's go. Like the stream. We're ready to chill with the homies. What is up, Tony? Jones wants to coach and start his own gym. Okay. I've never heard anyone say, have you seen that power slap? Yeah, I swear somebody buys views for power slap. Why did he think Jamal Hill was worth it for much less? He never seriously campaigned for a Jamal Hill fight. Ever. Ever. One random comment one time. Like, I don't understand how people don't realize, like, Jones intentionally trolls the MMA community, and they fall for it every single fucking time. And he just laughs about it. Like, he even said something in the recent podcast. Like, yeah, I wanted to give the MMA community something to talk about. Like, that's what he does. If you don't get that, I don't know what to tell you. People would say Tom's not a good win afterwards. Same that they did with Cyril Gane. They said Cyril Gane was going to smoke him. Once Jon Jones is 43, I could take him. Must be too old. Jones cursed man. That's some serious shit we need to study. What's funny is Jones could never satisfy anyone. Now, if he came back and fought Tom, they'd be like, oh, it's because Tom looked like a bum against Gane. That's what they would say. I don't blame Jones necessarily. He's got tens of millions of dollars in the bank account. Why would you even risk it? What's the point? What's the point? What would be the point? Because even if he wins, it doesn't add anything. They would say, oh, Aspinall sucked. And they'd be right. It would add something, but DDP makes gas lighting with trash talk, destroyed the self-esteem spirit of Izzy and Strickland. He was crazy for that. I blame Jones for not retiring earlier and hold up. I blame the UFC. It's the UFC and Jones. There's no reason we should have waited a year. Aspinall should have been fighting earlier this year. And now Aspinall fought once this year. I would rank Merab higher than Taporia. I don't blame it. Jones' legacy is worth too much, loses value in history if he loses. I just think when you have as much money as he does, why continue to risk it at all? Like people are like, oh, we could have got $30 million. Like, what's $30 million when you already got $50 million? Like, at what point is enough, man? Like, damn, you all some money-hungry motherfuckers. So, the fans are too dumb. They will always take the bait. They will take the bait. Jones, I already read that. Did Jones retire? No, he's back out of retirement. And what's funny is he will eventually get a fight. There's 100% a monetary benefit for Jon. But for what? If he already has $50 million, what does another $30 million do for him? You think $30 million changes his life if he already got 50? Like, being dead serious. Like, okay, if I gave you $5 million right now, but I said, never mind, I'll give you $10 million. That's nice. That's awesome. But, like, is it really going to change? Like, it's not, after a certain period, your life is not going to change much. What will be your perfect main event for the White House? I want an undeserved title shot. I want Sean Strickland Hamzat. Do a 2-hour stream? I don't know about that. It's already late. I got to start earlier. JJ needs $30 million to purchase his own Hasbulla. Yeah, he needs a Hasbulla blow up doll, huh? Jamal better win his next fight or he's going to be cut. Dude's on a 3-fight losing streak. Talk about bummy as hell. Hasn't gotten a win since he knocked his brother's teeth down his throat at Thanksgiving. Why take Pereira for less? I don't think that he's getting Pereira for less. And Pereira is a matchup that garners much more interest. And it's an easier matchup. I think it's actually harder now, but in Jon's mind, it's a lot easier because Pereira's not as big as Tom. And Jones isn't even a real heavyweight. Let's be real. People act like he's a real heavyweight. He's not. He went up there to find a challenge. Jones doesn't have $50 million. He'd be double his income. You don't know what, dude. He probably got paid $15 million to fight Stipe. You know those net worths. The net worth are just guesses, right? Why do you think it's taken so long for 324 to be announced? The UFC's a fly-by-night fucking company. That's why. That's why UFC's a fly-by-night company. These dudes look up net worth and think net worth is actually true. I mean, this is just crazy. Do you even look at where they get this information from? Because it's all just a guess, basically. That's all it is. But yeah, I don't know when 324 is going to get announced. Fly-by-night company around here. They'll probably announce it like first half of December. That's when they'll probably announce it. Jon Jones is actually poor relative to his fame. We don't know. We don't know how much money Jones has. Just simply typing in a Google search, net worth doesn't tell you anything. They don't know what's in their bank account. Tom is a scumbag coward. For once we can agree. For once we can agree, Matthew Thompson. Tom is a scumbag coward. Jon Jones' physique difference between light heavyweight and heavyweight is insane. Looks awfully doughy at heavyweight. He's not a real heavyweight. He never has been. Yeah, Jon definitely has at least 30 million. Probably more. I think he probably has like 50 million. Once you have a certain amount of money, you can invest it and get a crazy return. If it follows the trend, UFC pay and how Conor was underpaid, I think there's some hints for his net worth. Okay. Tom is the best heavyweight. I don't even think he's the third best. Not even a response from Tom's dad. What are you talking about? Gana's going hard in the gym right now. He's more motivated than ever. He wants to end the career of bum duck Aspinall. I honestly don't think Aspinall wants the rematch. I think Aspinall's going to come out and say, Gon's a cheater. We don't want to fight him. We want to fight someone else. Let us fight Volkov for a rematch. Do we really think Jon's dumbass is investing 100%? Jon is not as dumb as he may seem. I'm telling you right now, Jon got more money from the Stipe fight than $5 million. Joe, why do you hate Tom? I don't hate Tom. I just hate the misconceptions surrounding Tom. Excuse me. Don't worry, Tom's going to be gone soon. Doesn't matter. I don't think Tom will still be relevant 2027. I don't think Tom Aspinall will be relevant in MMA. Mark that down. Mark that down, buddy. Tom Aspinall not relevant in 2027. One Tom Aspinall. Should you call me crazy? I would rank Merab higher than Topuria. No, I don't think it's that crazy. Tom found a way to retain the belt by a technicality. He's going to sit on it as long as possible. Milk Spinall. Yeah, Aspinall is exactly doing that. He's the fastest finish rate. Like that fucking matters. And y'all are dick eating stats, huh? He has most takedowns per minute, man. People act like Tom has some elite level grappling because he took down fucking Volkov, who anyone could fucking take down. We saw a non-technical Tom was against Gon. Tom has the KO shot early. Tom has a puncher's chance. That's it. Puncher's chance. All we have is a puncher's chance. Tom was exposed. He's done. I don't think he's coming back. His daddy's embarrassment. He'll be back, but I don't think he's going to want the Gon rematch. I think he's going to push for something else. I genuinely believe that. He's going to push for something else. He's going to say, Gon's a cheater, man. Have you seen the compilations of Gon cheating? Joe, isn't it crazy? Even the early prelims of 322 are very solid. Yes. You going to respect Tom if he mauls Gon? Sure. Sure, buddy boy. If Walter gets a fight book before Tom, we got to cut him. Dude, if Tom doesn't fight in January or February next year, get rid of him. Get rid of old Tommy boy. We don't need him no mo. Heavyweight division's so dead, though. The heavyweight division is so dead. Uh-oh. Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. Shout out. Let me sit up for this one. Shout out to the one who vapes for the $200 PayPal bomb. Appreciate you, bro. That's crazy. Thank you for the $200 PayPal bomb. Thanks for all the great content, especially lately. You're the best, bro. Happy Monday. Thank you, man. I appreciate the $200 bomb. The $200 PayPal bomb. Appreciate you, man. The one who vapes, the multi-time made man. One of these days, he's just going to sit back and never donate again. And he's earned that right. But he said not today. He said not today. Nope. No, sorry, Bob. Not today. Nope. He said today will not be the day. So shout out to the one who vapes for the $200 PayPal bomb. I'm glad you've enjoyed the content. I appreciate you watching the content. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. I don't know what more to say, brother. I'm on Vape's payroll at this point. I'm on Vape's payroll at this point. Shout out to Vape. The haters are fuming. The haters are fuming right now. That's the truth. Moneyberg just qualified to coach Tom, unironically. Joe, I'm rich, but I only donate for tax exemptions. I'm sure you are. I'm sure. I'm waiting. Hey, if you're so rich, I'm waiting for you to hit the PayPal link. Just show us how rich you are. Buddy boy. Jack by TKO. We'll see. But yeah, shout out to Vapes, man. Shout out to Vapes. That really is wild. With the $200 bomb, I'm sitting back. All of a sudden, I see a notification pop up. And we got the $200 bomb. What a beauty that was to see. All right. Fun fact, Tom's dad also coached self-taught black belt. He's basically Moneyberg. Did you know that? I did not know that. Kara with the emotes in chat. Diego with the emotes in chat. Matthew Thompson feeling super insecure right now. Feeling super insecure right now. Now I'm just waiting for someone to match it. Now we gotta get a dono war going, don't we? JDM is likely to receive the elbow counter. Okay. I don't know why I find it so funny. Pat Matthews, thank you for the 18 months of membership. I've got Tony winning one or two more Misfits boxing Johns. Then he's getting re-signed to the UFC and becoming UFC triple champ. Champ shit only. Let's fucking go. Stop. Just stop right there. Just stop right then and there. With the Tony Ferguson bullshit. With the Tony Ferguson bullshit. What a joke, man. I know you're joking. But you got to stop, buddy. You got to just stop. I got to go check something real quick. But thank you for the 18 months of membership. That's insane. It was 18 months, right? Damn, Pat Matthews only a member for 18 months? How bummy can it get? How much bummier can it get for Pat Matthews around here in this community? In this community. Damn. Alrighty. Jamal Hill's the future 2-division champion. Quit disrespecting my boy. He'll never win another fight again, maybe. Imagine Jamal Hill just goes on a Tony Ferguson-esque win streak or losing streak. $18 months, enough time to incubate 2 babies. That's true. That's true. I've done that with Pat Matthews' mom. We've practiced at least. Mod check. Blaze, I know you got a monthly milestone to use, dude. Let's see what it's at. I feel bad for Jamal. I hope he wins his next fight. Then he's going to have to trilogy his brother at Thanksgiving. I want Jamal to win another fight too, dude. Hopefully he trilogies his brother at Thanksgiving. Knocks his teeth down his throat again. Imagine. No milestones yet. Alrighty. Present. Mod check. I forgot about the mod checks. Mod check. Man, Chase is at work right now. I give you 18 months of my undivided attention only to catch your mama strays. Pat, we know you're watching every MMA YouTuber streams there is. I know you watching everybody. You're probably like Haunter, a bit of a chat whore. Haunter's in here right now watching. But he doesn't want to be called out for being a chat whore. Pat Matthews' mom's got it going on. That she does. That she does. Just you and Luke. Okay. Pat's not a chat whore, apparently. Allegedly. That's not what I heard through the grapevine. That's not what I heard through the grapevine. She's all you want? Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right. All right. The Aspinall family might be a bunch of con men. You really think Tom's dad's a con man too? I'll have to look into that. Says who? Names are I call BS. I don't know. That's not what I heard through the grapevine. Let's just say I heard Pat Matthews gets around. Let's just say I heard Pat Matthews gets around. He's a dirty man. Thanksgiving Jamal Hill main event this month. You think he knocks his brother's teeth down his throat again at Thanksgiving? You think? Damn. Your mom likes, okay, Thanksgiving, only Joey's female family members. Yeah. Guys, like the stream, 142, only 52 likes. I mean, how bummy is that? How bummy is that? Y'all can't like the stream? That's wild. Joe, you're a sweetheart. Thank you. Damn. We got a lot of haters in the building today. Ennis is seething over that $200 bomb. I'll tell you that much. Ennis is seething over that $200 bomb. Downvoting the stream actually helps with the video algorithm. Okay. Glad Joey's still live. Where have you been at? I'm about to end the stream. I'm about to end the stream. Hour and 30. It's pretty late. I got to start earlier. I got to start earlier soon. I just can't be out here starting so damn late. I know, only 55 likes. It's too bummy. We got 150 in here. We got 55. How many haters we got? I think a lot of people turn on the stream and then it's late, so they fall asleep. Appealed his Waldo fight, asking for a no contest. Yeah, what a dumb bitch, man. Fuck him. Fuck him. Cut him from the organization, suspend him for 4 years, and then cut him at the end of the 4-year suspension. Fucking bum. Fuck Ante Delia. Fuck him. Pussy. You just eye poked a dude. And then tried to finish him after you eye poked him. And you want the no contest? Shut your mouth. Islam wins by suplex from the top of the cage. You think Jamal Hill's going to have Thanksgiving with his brother again this year? Nah. First time Islam faces someone in a title fight who's never been in a featherweight division. That's funny. I'm the UFC's next heavyweight champ. I'd run circles around Aspinall. So would I. Why aren't you going to 322? I'll be there live. I just haven't announced it yet. I will be there live. Front row right next to Daddy Dana, as some will call him. As some will call him. If Islam wins, he'll be number one GOAT. You think so? Vapes paid for Joey's tickets and flight out. He was going to for the Canadian card, which I appreciate. That was a generous offer. Multiple people offered me tickets to go to the Hamzat fight, which I'm like, damn, I want to take it up, but I had to do the stream. 2-hour stream. We just didn't. Shut up. You didn't donate nothing, Matthew. Matthew, if you donate that, I'll do a 2-hour stream. All right. Because I know you won't. Joe, you better be seated between Dana, Elon, and Cash. I'm sitting right next to Kid Rock. So I don't know who else will be in that vicinity. But I'm sitting right next to Kid Rock. That's the truth. I'll donate 99 cents if you stay for another 5 minutes. Damn, you driving a hard bargain. You driving a hard bargain, Pat. Bummer for you, no Alaska card in sight. I know. Fighters will hop over the fence to shake your hand instead of Trump. Yeah. I donated earlier, but you didn't see it. Are you serious? I don't think I did. Just try again. I'll see it again. If Shavkat was active champion, Islam was fighting, would there be more hype and credibility? Yeah, I think. Oh my, that'd be a crazy matchup. That'd be a crazy fucking matchup. I would love to see that. All right, Pat Matthews donated. Time to go. Thank you for the 99 cents. I'm out of here. Appreciate you guys. Adios. See you guys later. Damn. Damn, Pat's really running the stream tonight, man. Matthew Thompson says he's having PayPal issues. I'm done. I'm done. Didn't even get his 5 minutes. That was funny. Didn't even. Joey loves Trump. Yeah, right. There's so many people that are dick sucking that dude. Never. Never. That's whack. What's whack? I'm always running the stream. Joey's just a puppet. Pat Matthews didn't even bother showing up for the member stream. Well, Joe, you're in great company because Kid Rock and Elon Musk thought Chandler's move with Oliveira was sweet. That is true. That is true. He thought it was sweet, man. Kid Rock was jumping up and down. Oh, my God. All the fighters suck off Trump and Dana. They basically have to. They basically have to. Otherwise, they'll get reprimanded. You know how that works. Damn. I can't believe we're to the second to last pay-per-view of the year. Like, how is that even possible? How is that even fucking possible? I'm done weighing in. Got Islam. Is it the move to buy Paramount Plus yearly before the price increases? Probably. Wait till December. Buy it yearly. Buy a year. Tom's a fast finisher in the bedroom as well. Remember when Baldy said he was going to catch all the people watching illegal streams? Yeah. I got a guy waiting outside of his house. All he has to do is turn it on. Totally being politicized. Trump's going to walk out with Colby. You know what happened to the last guy that walked out with Colby, right? You do know what happened with the last guy that walked out with Colby, right? You do know, right? Is someone going to tell him? I don't know if walking out with Colby is a good idea nowadays. Someone about to turn his next pay-per-view into a big scandal if Islam beats him in first round by KO. What do you mean, Tony? What do you mean, buddy boy? Remember when Habib stayed on the bus? That's the dumbest thing. Mighty Mouse just dropped the video glazing Islam. Damn, Mighty Mouse. I think has some of the worst analysis I've seen, but I haven't seen a lot of it, so I can't really speak too much. That's the truth. I keep forgetting Colby's still on the roster, let alone taking up undeserved space in the rankings. I know. Will White House card be announced in February, March like Dana plans on something crazy? I think it'll be underwhelming, whatever it is. I think it'll be an underwhelming card. Genuinely, I think it'll be an underwhelming card. Remember when Mighty Mouse ditched TJ fight to fight Ray Borg? I know it was an embarrassment. And then it was calling out Floyd Mayweather. Do you think Paramount will make a new plan, add UFC if the premium plan gets you everything? I think they might add like a UFC tier, which is going to be really annoying. Which is going to be really fucking annoying. I already told you guys. I think that I thought they were going to raise the price, and they did. Sure enough, they did. What are your full predictions? They'll be out tomorrow, man. I just was a little bit stuffed up, so I wanted to wait. And I didn't really feel like doing it, too. It's a combination of the two. It was actually a BB Smash the Bus. It was doctored footage orchestrated by Ali Abdelaziz. What's the new price? We don't know yet. We don't know. They just said in a shareholder meeting that they're going to add the they're going to increase the price. That's what they said. They're going to increase the price. Which actually sucks ass. But we all knew it was coming. It is what it is. As long as it's cheaper than the pay-per-view, I'll be all right with it. I mean, I'm not going to be happy, but I'll be all right with it. Paramount will be $20 a month at least, probably. Excuse me. Yeah, who knows? Who knows what's bound to happen? I don't know. Considering the mayor of New York is now Muslim, if Islam wins, I wouldn't be surprised to hear Errol say maybe fellow Muslim mayors had his hand in this. Maybe it was a rigged fight. I'm done. Yeah, I don't know about that. Nothing Errol says shocks me anymore. Dude thought the Randy Brown stoppage was early. Dude genuinely thought the Randy Brown stoppage was early. You know how fucking stupid you got to be to think that? You know how stupid you got to fucking be to think that? I mean, you got to be real fucking stupid. Really fucking stupid to think that. Google Paramount price increase. There's articles with more info. Yeah, it doesn't have any official prices, though, does it? We don't know what they're going to increase with the UFC. What is up, Huzaifa? Thank you for the $1.99. You got to braid the beard like Mike Beltran? Never. I will never do that. I will never do that. Ever. Nope, 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 nope. Do you ever get butterflies or goosebumps for big fights? My heart starts beating and I'll start sweating a little bit. I'll actually get cold, but I'll be sweating a little bit, like a cold sweat. A few of my friends dislike Ian Gary due to his pullout against Luque back in 2023. They claimed his illness was fake due to some photos taken by his team. It's insane how many find a reason. That's crazy. I guess he could have showed up, got eye poke, and quit, and they probably still like him. But yeah, shout out to Huzaifa for the $1.99. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. Damn, boys. I guess I got to get on earlier. It's so late already. That was actually an amazing call by Mark Smith. Most people didn't realize Brown was out until the replay. Yeah, I thought it was a perfect call. And, like, people were complaining about that. I'm like, what the fuck are you idiots talking about? What in the hell? What in the hell? Multiple articles reporting the price increase is 1. So basic 9, premium 14, you still get the yearly discount. Okay, that's not bad then. That's not bad. I just feel like they're going to add like a sports package. They're going to change something. It's going to piss me off. But we'll see. I hope you're right. Considering we've had so many shit calls lately, that was good to see. I know. People were complaining about the Waldo Cortez fight too. Gary wanted the MSG fight. If they're only fighting 3 rounds, why Qatar, not New York, over Brady, Morales, who are co-main for next week, would still be fire? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Brown didn't even realize Brown was out until the replay. I mean, he was clearly out, man. It was a perfect stoppage, and people were like, give him more time. What the fuck? You guys complain about Raja Jackson, sicko Stu, and now you want fucking Randy Brown to have more time? You guys want Randy Brown to have more time? Another night solidified as Joey's #1 fan. All right, VT doing a lot of dick eating. Huzaifa with another 199. How pumped are you for Jones Pereira? I'm not that pumped considering I don't know that it even happens. But it might. It might. We'll see. But thank you for the 199, Huzaifa. Appreciate it. Damn. I can't believe... I'll have to try to go live earlier tomorrow, but I got to get my predictions out, so we'll see. I have a theory they placed Ian Gary in Qatar to avoid implicating him as #1 contender by default. I believe they prefer contenders over Ian, Bilal, and even Brady for that matter. I don't know. I think that's a convoluted guess. But okay. Sleep well, bro. I'll sleep well. That definitely isn't out of the picture. A sporting tier focused on UFC, Zuffa boxing, and Power Slap. Oh my god. I hope Paramount doesn't buy Power Slap. That's what Dana wants. That's what Dana wants. But if it happens, I can't be pumped for a fight that may not happen. But if it happens, I'll be like mildly excited. As long as it doesn't hold up a division. Would normally go this long, just not that long. Yeah, I've gone an hour and a half. What are we talking about here? I'm about to hit the old dusty trail. It's almost 7 p.m. in Vegas. You think Usman will get the next welterweight title shot? I hope God not. That's such a shit fight. Usman with a title shot? Fuck Usman, man. How crazy is welterweight? Welterweight's damn good, man, but it sucks, man. Usman's saying he wants a fucking title shot. And, like, Islam saying he wants to fight him, and Dana's glazing him. Oh, my God. No, Joe, I'm saying you go this live normally. Yeah, I usually go, I feel like I go about an hour and a half on average. Sometimes we get a little wild and crazy and go 3 hours. On Saturdays, we usually go 3-4 hours at least. Part of the Paramount deal was that they would pay more for Power Slap in 6 months than what they paid for the UFC. Would not shock me. Would not shock me at this point. But yeah, welterweight's so damn good, but I'm just terrified they're going to like skip over a deserving contender for fucking Usman, man. I don't hate Usman, man. I just don't want him to get a title shot. He's acting like he's earned a title shot, which is crazy to me. Which is absolutely crazy to me. Do you think Paramount will do anything to increase the quality of events, 4K streaming, HDR, higher bit rates? I hope 4K streaming. And yes, I do. I think they have to. I think they have to do 4K to compete, man. I'd love 4K. I wish someone would ask Dana that. I wish someone would ask Dana that. I remember Kevin Iole asked him a while ago if they would ever do 4K. Power Slap disgust the fuck out of you. Okay. All right. Is there any real Power Slap fans? Just took a flight from Chicago to LAX today. It was snowing hard last night. No one. Okay. Usman did. Huzaifa. Thank you for the 199. But don't tell me you're defending Usman getting a title shot when there's Shavkat, there's Brady, there's Gary, there's Morales, depending on who wins. There's Bilal. We're gonna default to Usman because he took a fight 3 years ago on short notice. What the fuck? Oh, Paramount invests in AI translation technology or something for easier access with foreign fighters. Anything's better than what ESPN did. ESPN feels so behind, like 4K is bare minimum these days. They should have HDR. Dude, they don't have shit. ESPN has not improved since they launched. Have not improved since they launched. Which is crazy. I feel like when Dana was asked about fights being in 4K, he downplayed it. Yeah, he didn't care. Damn, Shavkat hasn't fought since December. Gary basically retired Shavkat. Usman's acting like he's undeniable when he's done nothing lately. UFC went to ESPN, I think, in 2019. It was supposed to be a big thing. I think it was 2018. And ESPN has not changed since. Has genuinely not changed since. Which is crazy. Damn. Usman is not the most deserving contender at all, but I can see a few angles to why it's reasonable to sit. No, it's not reasonable. No, don't defend that shit. Gaethje Usman round 2 that comes to mind. What are you talking about? They signed in 2018, but officially had the cards in 2019. Oh, was it like February 2019 was the first launch? Huzaifa, I think, for the 199. I'm with you, but that was a big favor for the UFC. I don't care. So what's next? We're gonna start they're gonna start giving blowjobs to Dana for title shots now. Is that what we're doing? Like you get title shots off of doing favors? Oh, if you give me a hand job, we'll give you a #1 contender fight. Blowjob, we'll think about giving you a title fight. And if you let me fuck you in the ass, I'll definitely give you a title fight. Is that what we're doing now? I don't like that idea at all. But thank you for the 199. Appreciate it. Yeah, January 19. Can't believe 2019 was that long ago. I know. Dana's getting blown for way less. Huzaifa would give Dana a BJ just to show up to the main card. 100% confidence. Do you think Dana retires within the Paramount deal? I think Dana's eventually going to be forced out one way or another. And pretend like... I don't think Dana ever actually retires. He'll pretend like he's still part of it, but he's not anymore. And they'll give Dana like busy work. They'll give Dana straight up busy work. Dana in that video saying Usman's welterweight GOAT is definitely setting up a title shot. Probably. You're probably right, my friend. Might be forced out. Eventually, Dana will be forced out. But it'll get ugly, so they'll find a way to like keep him as part of it. But not really. We'll find out soon enough. Let's all show Kamaru Usman some respect. He's not Justin Gaethje. Literally second. Dude, let's give Tony Ferguson a title shot, too. Because he's a legend, right? Huzaifa, thank you for the 199. Dude, I'm watching the prelims for 322. Yeah, I'm sure you will. Huzaifa will show up for the main card. He'll show up for the main card of UFC 322. That's all. That's about all Huzaifa will do. That's about all he'll do. Does Bo TKO Vieira? Nah, he probably wins a decision. I could even see Vieira sub and Bo. I could see that as well. But it's hard to say for show. Damn, it's already mid-November. Where's the time going? You think gamble's a net positive or negative? Negative, 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 negative. I fucking hate it, man. It's fucking absorbed everything. It's all over the canvas. It's all over the commercial. It's all anybody fucking talks about. Like, the gambling obsessed is crazy now. Contracts only go so far, but I kind of assumed Dana had a deal with Endeavor buyout that he alone could dictate his tenure as UFC president. Nah, I don't think Dana has as much power as he lets on. They just let Dana run around being a mouthpiece. From a competitive integrity standpoint, it's not reasonable to give Usman a title shot, but the UFC is not operating from a baseline of competitive integrity. Agreed. Gambling rot society. Dude, I'm so tired of hearing about gambling. I'm so tired of it. It should be obvious when the promoter doesn't promote it. It should be time for the new one. But I'm sure it's a lot more complicated than that. It's crazy how much Dana shows he doesn't give a shit. Yeah, but we don't know exactly what he's doing behind the scenes. If Conor only made 5% of revenue he brought in, then how other fighters make 18% of revenue share? I have no idea. But all I know is Conor is one of the most criminally underpaid fighters of all time. And I've said that for years. You think Khabibov RoboCop has a lot of potential? I think it'll be a banger. Dana is a mouthpiece for the real decision makers at TKO. It wouldn't shock me if Dana's... I mean, I just said I don't think Dana has the power he acts like he has. I don't think he has the power he acts like he has. That's the truth. That truth, my friend. But we'll see what happens. I can't wait for the UFC Dana White fallout. We're probably like 2 years away from that. You think if he gets caught beating his wife again? Honestly, the fact they spend 5% of revenue is the reason they can spend so much on marketing. They're not even spending it on marketing. They're keeping it for themselves. They're lining their pockets. I'm a big Usman fan, but I agree he doesn't deserve a title shot at all. He looked good in his last fight, but I think his best days are behind him. Agreed. Agreed 150%, brother. How many times will Aspinall fight in 2026? 2 times. I'll say twice. I'll say twice is what happens. Kamaru versus Shavkat needs to happen. Yeah, Kamaru should have to get one quality win. What I hate is the overused word deserve in MMA when the correct term is earned. I mean, it's basically the same, isn't it? It's basically the same, but yeah. Man, F whether Usman deserves it. We all know Usman Islam would be a blockbuster. No, it would not be a fucking blockbuster. What fucking crack are you smoking, man? Blockbuster my fucking asshole. And I don't even think that fight's competitive. Islam blows through him. Usman's old, slow, janky ass. At this point. I wanted Usman to fight Shavkat before getting the title shot. I wouldn't mind seeing that. And if he beats Shavkat, then fair enough. But it is what it is. You think Shavkat's overrated? Nah, I think people forgot about Shavkat, so I don't think anybody rates him highly anyway. Usman Shavkat makes a lot of sense. I like it right now. Do me a favor, guys. Like the stream. I'm getting ready to get out of here. Like the stream. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I'm hoping this lasts a month or so. We can fly up the ranks. And, yeah, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to hit that old proverbial dusty trail. I'll be back tomorrow at some point. Predictions will be out tomorrow at some point. I know I said tonight, but it ended up, you know how it goes sometimes. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you have notifications on. Thank you guys for the support. I'm going to go take off my trousers and go to sleep. Did you catch Muhammad Makhachev's impressive KO over the weekend? And how much percentage chance do you think he goes back to the UFC? I think he needs to go back to the UFC, but I don't know. But, yeah, I did see it. Makhachev, I think, can beat Pantoja right now. But Dana has to be bullheaded. So, all right, boys, I'm out of here. Good night. Good night. Appreciate you guys. Like the stream. Subscribe to the channel. And I am hitting that old proverbial dusty trail. Shout out to you guys for the support. Adios. Go check out the Chandler video if you haven't.